Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Serenity Alyssa Beauty at the end, because on this channel we'll be doing hair, makeup, all the things in between, lifestyle vlogs, all that good stuff. But it took me forever to post our first video, which is today's makeup tutorial, because I already filmed this video. I did not like the lighting and I just felt like it wasn't perfect enough for you guys. But today I think we nailed the lighting pretty well. So today I'll be showing you guys how I do my Toasty makeup look. This is a light makeup look. I will not be wearing foundation in this video. If you guys want my full beat tutorial, I definitely got y'all. That's the whole shebang, everything. But today we're just doing a little light beat, a little toasty look to start off, because I feel like this is easy for the girls to follow, especially if you're new to makeup and the products aren't all that expensive for real. Like, you can really go in there with $100, really 50, you feel me, 50 to 100, and come out with the products to, you know, get this look together. Anyways, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to follow me for more tutorials and more beauty content. Go ahead and follow my Instagram for pictures and story posts when I go out and get all cutesy, and follow me on TikTok for my everyday rants, makeup content, and just to hear your girl yap. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Usually when I do my makeup, I start on a fresh face. I already washed my face and my whole skincare routine like literally like 3 hours ago, so I'm not gonna rewash my face, because when I wash my face, I don't know about y'all, but I wash it too much, I do tend to break out, and it's not that late for me to be washing it. Like, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna wash it after this full face anyway. But I will be taking some witch hazel and a cotton pad and wiping my face. Now that my face is fresh, we could go ahead and go in with whatever moisturizing products you guys use. I'm currently going through a dark spot in my skincare routine. I have a lot of dark marks because I have been breaking out lately, and I haven't been able to get rid of the breakouts, but my skin does blemish pretty badly. So I don't mind giving y'all the skincare routine, but I'd rather do when my skin is more up to par, even though it has been requested. But I don't use anything crazy for moisturizers. I use Pond's, and this is the dark spot correcting cream. I rub this in, and then I go in with their, I forgot the exact name on it, the blue one. It's just the regular moisturizer. And then on top of that, I go in with some Cetaphil. Sometimes I have Cetaphil, sometimes I have CeraVe to finish it off, but I definitely always, and I recently just started using the blue Pond's, but I always use the pink one, the dark spot correcting cream by Pond's. I've been using this since literally like middle school. I've always been like a skincare girly, but I'm just gonna rub this in first. And then after we do this, we could go ahead and get into the beat, guys. Now, first things first, we're going to go ahead and go in with our primer. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. If you're into makeup in any sort of way, you definitely have seen this before. I see that they recently got the super big ones, which I was thinking about getting, but I don't know. Once I run out of this one, I'm probably going to buy another primer. I love this primer down, but you know, why not adventure and try new products? But I'm wiping this all over my face, even though today you will see we're not wearing foundation, as I mentioned in the intro, but we will be applying products all over. So I'm gonna make sure I get this in every crevice. And this primer is actually very, very good. If you are going to e.l.f. for a primer, I recommend this one. I've tried another e.l.f. primer. Literally, it wasn't bad, but nothing worth mentioning or remembering, because I can't even tell y'all the name of it. I just know it came in a pink like container, I guess, and the consistency was literally like lotion. I literally like the moisturizer I just put on. So now this is drying down. I do not use eyebrow gel because my eyebrows are already sparse. If you have thick eyebrows, I have thin eyebrows that are sparse, I don't need eyebrow gel for real. If you do, go ahead and do that. I used to, before I use eyebrow pomade, which I will be showing y'all today, I used to use an eyebrow pencil, and instead of using eyebrow gel, I would use edge control, which worked well with the eyebrow pencil. The eyebrow pencil that I use or used to use, well, I use it sometimes if I'm not doing makeup for real, I'm just like going out the house like mascara, lip gloss kind of day, is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This works pretty good if you're a beginner. But back to what I was saying, I usually use the edge control with that, but I tried doing it one time with the pomade, and the consistencies definitely did not match, and I literally got so frustrated I just wiped on my whole face and went barefaced that day. I kid y'all not. Anyways, This primer is so good, as you can see. Okay, now what we're gonna do is our eyebrows. Some people do their eyebrows last. I personally, especially for today's look, will be doing them first. I use the LA Girl brow pomade. Works pretty well. For me, I feel like I catch on to things easily that are like beauty related, so I didn't really have to do much trial and error using the brow pomade, but that could be different for anybody. So definitely watch tutorials until I post my eyebrow tutorial, which will most likely be our next makeup video before I get into a full beat, just so you guys can have that. But I do my eyebrows very 2016 coded. I just love the look. I also feel like it's easy for me to do my eyebrows however I want because they are so thin as far as like, I literally could freestyle and do pretty much anything. But I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera. I guess I could do a time lapse for you guys just so you could like get some footage, but I would definitely be doing this off camera because if I try to concentrate with the eyebrows, it's gonna throw me off, and I pretty much do a pretty good job at getting my eyebrows pretty twin like. So let me go ahead and lock it for y'all. Okay guys, now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this concealer. Today's look will be concealer based, not foundation based. Like I told y'all, some of y'all might be scared of foundation. Really, there's nothing to be afraid of, and y'all will see that 2 videos from now. But anyways, I love drugstore products, and I won't even lie, y'all. When I say drugstore, I'm talking about Elf. I'm talking about drugstore. I'm talking about Actual Beauty Supply, LA Girl Pro Conceal. Literally, that's what I used to carve my eyebrows. And that's what we're using today. We'll be using this shade. I'm pretty sure this is Toast. This is the shade Suede. And we'll also be using Toast. I have a few different colors. We'll be using Toast. I already have some Suede right here. And then, I don't know about y'all, but I love applying makeup to my hand. Like it's freaking like a painting palette. I don't know. I recommend getting about a few shades that are around your color for your concealer. If I really want a super bright under eye, I use, as you can tell, it's barely been used because I typically don't go for a super bright under eye. I go for a bright under eye, but not a super bright under eye sometimes, you know. And then I have this darker one, which we won't be using today, but this is in the shade Dark Cocoa. Right now we're using Suede and Toast. This is Suede and this is Toast. I'll be going in with my Elf makeup brush. This is a concealer brush. All today's brushes are Elf except one that I will show out in a second. We're going to go in first with Suede, and right now we're going to be applying our concealer everywhere. I apply my concealer under my eyes, all the way up, forehead, and chin. I like to snatch my face with my concealer, so I definitely drag it up like that. Today's look, we will also not be using eyeshadow. This literally is just like a base look, to be honest, which I actually love a lot. So now that we have Suede applied like that, we're going to take a little bit of Toast and we're going to apply it. Toast is literally a perfect shade for my skin tone, and we're just going to mix it in there.
Hotter than wasabi, I race for your love, shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. I'm at the W, but I can't meet you in the lobby. Girl, I gotta watch my bag, cause I'm not just anybody. I seen him stand in line, just to get beside her. I let her see the Aston, and let the rest surprise her. That's when we disappeared, you need GPS to find her. Oh, that was your girl? I thought I recognized her.
Ooh, baby, I be stuck to you like glue. Baby, wanna spend it all on you. Baby, my room is the G-spot. Call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bed rock. I can make your bed rock. I can make your bed rock, girl. I can make your bed
All where we're going to apply our concealer. Go ahead and screenshot if you need to. And don't forget, we did apply, we screenshot it for use later. Don't forget, we did apply concealer to my forehead. You just can't really see because it is a pretty good match. Now, I have used a few different applicators when blending my concealer. I used to sometimes use the concealer brush to blend in, which I'm still going to do that today if need be. I used to use a beauty blender. Currently, my favorite thing to go for though is a powder puff. This powder puff is actually from Ulta. It is their Ulta brand and it works pretty well. I use one for my concealer and I also use one that I'll show y'all later. But right now we're just going to blend. Do not swipe your makeup, pat in, and actually beat.
Hotter than wasabi, I race for your love, shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. I'm at the W, but I can't meet you in the lobby. Girl, I gotta watch my bag, cause I'm not just anybody. I seen him stand in line, just to get beside her. I let her see the Aston, and let the rest surprise her. That's when we disappear, you need GPS to find her. Oh, that was your girl? I thought I recognized her.
Ooh, baby, I be stuck to you like glue. Baby, wanna spend it all on you. Baby, my room is the G-spot. Call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bed rock. I can make your bed rock. I can make your bed rock, girl. I can make your bed rock.
So right now this is our concealer on. Of course I look a little crazy right now. We would never just go out like this, but this is what I want to show y'all. If you are scared of foundation, you could get a similar full coverage look with some concealer. Of course you can still see dark marks and stuff like that. You could also go in with, if I use from color correcting, I use a red LA Pro Conceal. As you can tell, I don't use it that much because it's still full. But if you want to do that, you can also do that. I don't really care to use it for real because to me my dark spots don't really bother me like that. And sometimes I feel like using it, even though the red is the correct shade for me, I just feel like when it mixes with the browns, it's just like, I don't know. But for this look that would be okay. I just, like I just mentioned, not really my forte all the time. Now we're gonna go in with our blush. Typically I'm a pink blush girly. I'm not gonna show you what blush I typically use, even though y'all do be asking. Y'all will have to wait for 2 videos from now. But today is really a drugstore friendly tutorial. I just realized that today we're using this, I think it's Ruby Kisses. Ooh. We're using this Ruby Kisses. Literally, it's so drugstore. The packaging wore off. We're using this Ruby Kisses like purplish blush. It's in like this twist top applicator. I really like this, especially for chocolate girls. I also like when the chocolate girls have like the orangey blush. I haven't tried that at all on myself, but I definitely like that look on the girls, so just throw that out there, show some love. But right now I'll be taking this blush, and I like it because you could tell that I like put blush right there, but it's not super pink and it's very warm and toasty like we're doing for today's look. And I just love the way it looks on my dark skin. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't apply too much. I literally apply in the direction going towards where we snatched our eye, just like that. And now, as you can tell, I'm a really pink blush girly. So this is my blush brush. Just to make sure I don't put any pink on my face right now, I'm just going to take a little cotton pad. You see how much? Y'all can't tell. It's a lot of, oh, y'all can see a little bit. It's a lot of pink on here. Just making sure I don't put no pink on my face right now. But we're just going to blend this in. This brush is the only brush that I use today that isn't from e.l.f. and this brush is actually from the beauty supply. I randomly saw it in there. I was like, hey, why not? Literally, I didn't even apply that much blush. Y'all literally can't tell that much, and that is what I like to see. Thank you. I kind of put too little, so we're gonna apply like 2 more dots. We're just gonna keep it all right here, guys. Okay guys, now we're gonna go ahead and bake our faces. Now unfortunately today I do, especially for this look, love to use my Juvia's Place Warm Honey setting powder. But Juvia's Place, I love y'all's products. Y'all need to get this packaging together. This literally sucks. I thought I was the only person who had problems with this until I searched up on TikTok, as I do with any problem in my life. And it's not a just me thing. There is no way this won't open. There's no way. I don't know y'all, but we won't be using this today because I can't get it open, and I've tried for like almost a week now and it has not worked. But what we will be using is our Ruby Kisses setting powder. Literally drugstore friendly tutorial today. I used to be scared of banana powder, translucent, whatever you want to call this, because I did have darker skin until I learned how to properly use it. So today I'm going to show you how to properly use it and properly carve out y'all's face. But I do recommend that warm honey if you are scared of banana powder. Just shoot, keep the package open the whole time. Like, there's no reason that package should be like that. Anyways, here's our powder. We're gonna be taking another powder puff. I used 2 separate ones, and I made sure they're 2 different shades of pink, so I remember which one is for which. As you can see, this one is literally already powdery. And we're gonna take a little bit on our powder puff, and I definitely put some on my hand to tap the excess off. And for powder puff, I'm putting it everywhere I put the concealer, plus another place which I'm about to show y'all. Don't be scared to apply it. I need some more than that, girl. When I say apply it, apply it. Literally use this to carve out your face.
Cavalier. Diamonds on my neck, got diamonds on my record. Since 16, I was coming down.
And we're gonna set our eyebrows. You should not have white eyebrows after you do that. Like, you shouldn't be putting that much on. Like, you should not be putting that much on. And then now we're gonna get our chin. We save the chin for last. I'm about to show y'all why. Because we are gonna snatch our face. Now for this part, I might have to do a little voiceover because I don't want to talk while doing, because it is on my jaw. I said that really fast. Anyways, I'm gonna do a voiceover for this part because I don't want to talk as I'm baking my jawline, because my jaw will be moving. But yeah, for this part, you want to go along your face and snatch your jaw. For me, that's like right under my ear all the way down to right under my lip. As you can see in the next step, when I show you guys our bronzer, I did drag my bronzer too like long towards my face, which you'll be able to notice. And I also forgot to put concealer around my lips where I have those dark lines, or at least put color corrector. So with those two combined, it kind of did give to me Joker, no shade. But I was like, let me still post this video for y'all and I'll just let y'all know. Now we're gonna let the bake. While we are letting it bake, this is when we're going to do our final, not our final step, but our step that will really make this look toasty. The look will already be toasty right now, but we're just going to tie it all together. We're going to use bronzer. If you're scared of bronzer, literally don't be, and you especially won't be after you watch my produce. I'm using the Juvia's Place bronzer palette. I think they have different colors. Yeah, this is in the dark one. And yes, they are a little bit redder in person. I will say that than they're appearing on camera. They have like a little red tint vibe. I don't really know. Once again, I don't know if I mentioned this, I like to make makeup very simple for myself. With that being said, I don't have a million brushes, but I will be getting more brushes soon. So follow me on TikTok for when I unbox those. With bronzer, you don't want to use a heavy brush. Like, I wouldn't use this for bronzer. When you use a light brush. This is the stippler brush from the e.l.f. Brush set, and it's very light, so that's what I've been using lately. And we're gonna literally mix these two. This one is more brown than this one. This one is more red, but like I mentioned, they both have a red tint, and you want to make sure it's not too harsh. So when you apply some, definitely check it on your hand and do a little brush. And I'm going to apply, also going to go in without telling y'all, baking helps because wherever you baked kind of lets you know where you want to set your face for the bronzer, if that makes sense. So we're gonna put bronzer right here. My face also is kind of more defined right there, so that kind of helps me too, but just in case yours isn't, drag it out. You want to be more potent, like right here, and then drag it out. Boom. Now for my favorite place to apply my bronzer, literally my forehead, especially my pixie cut. I just feel like it just warms up my face so bad, and that's what I was telling you earlier. We didn't really have to think too hard about warming up the sides of our eyebrow because I'm literally gonna apply the bronzer. and I just feel like it sits perfectly in the the curves of my pixie cut. Now I'm gonna take literally a little bit of bronzer and the excess is already on here and drag it up here, especially right here because there's a lot of concealer right there and that's kind of like an awkward space to just have concealer. But literally just to warm up my nose a little bit. We didn't put any eyeshadow on our lids today, so I'm taking a little bit of bronzer and swiping that in here. Now it's time to wipe our bake off. We were probably baking for 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know. You guys will rewind back. But some people bake for longer. Me, no thank you. Especially because, like I said, for a long time I was scared about the banana powder, translucent powder. But yeah, if it was a Warm Honey by Juvia's Place, I would bake for longer. But they need to get the packaging together. Also, I'm wiping this kind of off because I'm using the same brush to wipe off our bake. And this, oh baby, you want to make sure you brush until you can't brush no more to get this bake off. And remember everywhere you placed it too. Like, you don't want to leave no bake on your face. As you can see, hopefully y'all can see on camera, that blush is peeking through a little bit. And I'm also brushing it kind of into where I extended the bronzer, just so it's not too sharp. As you can see, we already have that doll face, Barbie beat face, and we literally didn't even apply no freaking foundation. Like, I love this look oh so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little more bronzer to my forehead. I'm not gonna lie, I'm obsessed with the bronzer on the forehead. I'm just going in with the top one, the more brownish one, for the sake of me being on camera. I don't want to look too harsh. But don't get me wrong, I definitely love that red tinted one. And yes, our bronzer is very sharp. Just how I like it. You could definitely play with it. Also, like I mentioned, my face is already really defined right there. So I honestly don't need to apply bronzer right here on my cheekbones because it makes it more sharp, especially when I smile. But look, I like to apply makeup that looks like I have makeup on, boo. I'm not really into the whole natural clean girl vibe. It's cute, but it's just not my vibe. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of eyeshadow, but not for our lids. We're going on our waterline. We're gonna be using this small e.l.f. palette, and we're literally, I don't know what this is called or if it has a specific name for y'all, but that's what it looked like. It has a dark shimmer, a lighter shimmer, and like a very light brown color. Eyeshadow brush we're using is from e.l.f. of course, and we're literally just going on our waterline. Now for highlighter, I'll be using this LA Colors highlighting stick, going in with that soft brush and just applying it. Y'all know where to apply highlighter, right? Yeah, I didn't realize that for this look, I don't really use my products that are more expensive. I didn't realize that. Like, this is gonna have drugstore in the title. Now we're gonna use our Wet n Wild Mega Lash Volume. I really love this freaking mascara. It's so bomb. If you wear lashes, you clearly won't need this. I'm just not a lash girl. I don't think with lashes, they be feeling weird they do their makeup without the lashes. I'm like, whole time that's what I'm working with the whole time. Like, isn't that so crazy how like our minds trick us into getting used to things? And right now, if the makeup doesn't look melted to you, literally wait until we apply our setting spray. For today's lip combo, we'll be using my dear friend's brand, her lip liner and her lip gloss, Vanity Spirit. First, we're gonna go in with our lip liner, of course. I always use a clear gloss for the most part, and a tinted gloss. Now, if I want this shade, like whatever lip gloss I'm using that's not the clear gloss, to be more potent, I'll put this on right away and then put this. But today we're gonna be putting this and then this because I don't really want it to be super bright on the lip. As you can see, when I put this clear gloss on, it's gonna make my lip super chocolatey with the chocolate colored lip liner. And then that's where we're gonna add the hint of nude. As you can see, that just completely changed our whole vibe. Now it's time to go in with our setting spray. If I see any parts on my face that I don't like the way they blended, I want to go in with this brush I told you about earlier and just sort of blend them out. Like, don't be afraid to tweak things, especially throughout the day. Like, keep your makeup bag or whatever few products you use that day on you. You know, you never know what you might have to tweak. But with this setting spray I started to use lately, y'all, I have not needed to keep anything in my purse except my lip combo to last me throughout my day. I haven't been needing no touch-ups at all, and literally only time I need a touch-up with my lip combo is like 8 or something like that. And I don't know, some people apply their setting spray before the lip combo. To me, it makes no sense because don't you want to lock your lip combo into? Anyways, I've seen on TikTok I'll be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 36 hour Defy Transfer Setting Spray, y'all. Literally love this. The one I used to use, if you want on the cheaper side, is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. Long lasting wear. This works pretty well too, but not gonna lie, I kind of ditched my girl once I got her. Let's go ahead and spray our face. Also, the way this spray is like a dry spray, if that makes any sense. Like, just spray, so I'm gonna waste a little bit just so y'all like. Okay, let me get that back though, no shade.
It feels so amazing. And you make me want you more.
Anyways, guys, that is the end of this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and even if you don't want to copy this look bar for bar, hopefully you found little tips and tricks or products that you will incorporate in your makeup routine. If you do, definitely go ahead and tag me on any of my social media platforms. They'll all be linked down below, and I'll definitely repost you, talk about it, and everything on any of those platforms. I literally love y'all show support. And for those who have been subscribed and you have puked that all of our old videos are gone, I'm sorry. This is the beginning of a new chapter. I want more high production content, and I want to put more thought into my videos, and I definitely want to be more beauty focused. I have some future goodies coming for y'all in the nearby future. Do we hear brand? Thank you. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. I definitely feel like this is my quick this video might be a little long, but I promise, like, once you get the hang of it, like, especially your routine, like, you 1 2 3 and then you're ready to go. This is literally my quick like, when I'm going to work. Mind you, I work in fast food. I don't really know what I would consider it fast food, but I work in the food industry, but I'm not like a waitress or anything. I'm literally out in the back, but I still need the face be like, I don't know, I'm just a girly girl, so I live for the glam. And yeah, it's also an easy way to get that high glam look without using foundation. The girls are scared of foundation, but y'all won't be 2 videos from now. So go ahead and subscribe and put on your post notifications to get the eyebrow tutorial for our next video, and then our full beat tutorial for the video after that. Love you guys so much, and bye.